Going on. Just wanted to fill you in on the C5Z06 that I got sitting back here. I did take it to Sebring the other day. Check out the video. I trailered it out there. Had my dad's Corvette behind me as well. We had a great time. This was my first time really putting this car through its paces, and I had learned a lot. Okay, so I was pretty fast. The Mercedes was actually faster, my C63 on the track. I could only get this up to about 124 miles an hour on the right after turn 17 at Sebring. I could get about 137 out of it, out of the C63, out of the Mercedes. But this handled a lot better in the turns. So it was kind of a give and take. I didn't run any times to see which one was faster in the whole scheme of things, because this kept giving me some issues. Took me a while. I kept running into reduced power. It was lugging, it was chugging, it just did not want to go. I had to keep it out of boost like the entire time. I could run for about 15 minutes and the car would just, sorry guys, the car would just kind of not be happy. So I would pull into the pits, turn it off, reset everything, go back out there, and it was done. So I could only go out for about 15 of the 30-minute sessions at about 80%, I would say. I was still pretty fast. I could stay in front of a Porsche 911, a brand new one, but I could not even come close to touching the Porsche 911 turbos, the GT3 RSs, and that's to be expected. But I was able to stay in front of the 911. So what was wrong? Well, what was wrong is I have a catch can, and the way it's routed is it comes out of the catch can and it goes into my air filter, which is totally fine, except when the catch can gets full of oil and it starts pushing oil into my air intake, which then gets into my MAF. And so my MAF, I had I think code PO101, and that's for the MAF. And so anyway, come to find out, the catch can was not drained. I didn't think I had to drain it soon. Okay, so lessons learned, drain your catch cans. I hooked up a hose. I'll go over there and show you guys in a bit, and to help drain it. And then everything was just gunked up. So I took off everything of the intake, cleaned the filter, cleaned the intake tubes, everything. And I soaked them in Dawn dish soap right here. This stuff, if it's good enough for the ducts, it's good enough for my motor. Degreased it all, let it sit out in the Florida sun for a long time and air out, and then I rinsed it, and I just got everything out of there. Haven't really driven it too much since. It's really hard to drive this on the street, I'm finding, but and really put it through its paces without getting arrested. So at least I figured out the problem. So let me go show you what I did for the drain. So here's the catch can, right? It comes in from the valve up here and from the throttle body back here. Comes in over here. Some of these are capped, as you can see, capped. Sorry, let me move. Capped. It doesn't come from the throttle body. I'm sorry, the base plate down there. Comes into a T, comes around and in. This output goes down here and then into my intake. Some people drill a hole right here for an in. Some people have this go up here into, I think it's an AN10 fitting, to put it right in here. That would be a little bit better for my situation, but I did not do that. I did not have that at the time. So before, if you guys can see down here, I have a drain and there's a valve, a 90-degree turn valve. Now, before, if you were to drain it, it would just drop into the middle of the motor, who knows where, right? That would be terrible. So if you see, I now have a red hose, and that drops through everything. And if you can see, I have it right down here. I'm gonna put another fitting. So what I'm gonna do is put it like a Coke bottle here, open up the fitting and let it all just drain into the tube. That's my solution right now. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible so that when I'm at the track, I just open up the 90-degree, let it drain into that tube, and I should alleviate that problem. Now, this wing, I think it doesn't really do much. I think it was just for looks. It's not mounted right. It's not, I think 9 Lives Racing is going to be a better setup for this. I've had a lot of people tell me this is just for looks, that because it's mounted to the trunk, that it could crack the trunk, all that good stuff. So I'm just taking it off. I never really liked the look, but I didn't want to change too many variables before I hit the track. So anyway, taking that off, I fixed the catch can. Yeah, that's about it right now. I realize I have 1 7/8 headers into a 3-inch collector, no cats. I already replaced one O2 sensor, bring that up. But yeah, I have the titanium exhaust, and we're just gonna leave that. Everything else I'm just leaving until later. I have a bucket going here though. This is my little weight savings. The hood used to be littered with all this stickers. I mean, this whole thing down here is just full of stickers. And these are sitting on the door sills. Don't need those. My wife accidentally broke the visor. Got rid of that. The guys on the forums on Facebook group said that since my parking brakes don't work, I don't need it, live in Florida, that if you take those off, that'll save 11 pounds. So little things here and there. I'm taking off the wing. Guys, just little things. But stay tuned. Had a great time. The excursion towed great. I do need airbags in the back because I keep getting some heavy squat. Don't want that. But yeah, the Red Arc trailer brake controller. Check out that video. That one was cool. It's been working flawlessly, so I can't recommend that one enough. But next up, see, headliner's falling. Take that out. Just a few things here and there. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. That's my Sebring update. If you like this and you want to see more content, I'm getting into a lot of time trials, stuff like that. I'm ready to go. So stay tuned for some more really cool videos, and a little sneak peek here. I'll flash it up. Found a really cool truck that I want to fix up. So stay tuned for that too. Thanks guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.